Hello, it's Joe. We back from tour, baby. Happy top of the week to everybody. How is everyone doing? For myself, I'm good. As many of you know, as I mentioned last week, I did a quick weekend run with the band I play with here in Nashville, Creature Comfort. And we got to play Birmingham, Alabama, as well as Chattanooga. And it was so much dang fun. We had a great time. I feel really good about the shows and my performance, and it was a good time. I feel like those guys are some of my best friends, so it was nice to be able to just spend some time together on the road and find new spots to eat and explore, and we met really, really lovely people in both cities, so it was a great success. It was very fun. For Scotty, welcome. You're home now, right? How's everything going? For Jove, welcome. Mary, welcome in. Juno, ASMR, Elton, Danny, how are you? Kamira, I definitely missed that there was a tour this weekend. It was just a short little run. Do you have more shows planned for the future? Not with Creature Comfort, but I am going to be playing with a wonderful fellow music streamer based here in Nashville, Samuel Tucker Young, and we're going to be performing at TwitchCon. So it's not a costume, it's... Oh my gosh, Les! It is so good to see you! How have you been? Yeah, things have been really good. Very, very busy, but busy with good things. I'd mentioned last week, and the reason why I did not stream on Friday was I got hired for my first commission to write a song for someone, like with lyrics and everything. And oh my goodness, I cut it close. Given I didn't get a whole lot of notice for it, they were very apologetic about that. I got like a little over a week to write, record, produce, and mix a song. And I'm so proud of myself. It was down to the wire. I was mixing right up until the band van was parked in front of my house to pick me up. But I sent it off, and I was terrified that I sent, maybe the wrong file or something, so I was double checking. The client is super happy, and I can now say I'm officially a paid songwriter, which is something I did not foresee being in my career, so I'm so happy. And on top of that, it seems that they are going to call me for more in the future, so I'm so proud of myself. I really didn't know if I was going to be able to accomplish that, but I try in every scenario possible to always say yes, unless I really don't think I can do it. And I did it, so my lady, I'm really stoked. For Lily, thank you very much for the follow. Butt Smuggler, we got the double hearts, I love those. For L, Joe, almost 4.5 years is absolutely wild. That is insane to think about. This is you guys beginning my 7th year on Twitch, which is, heartwarming and fills me with gratitude, but also oh my god, how did that much time pass? I'm old. I'm oldie. And we have a hype train now. Lass, oh my gosh, you've kept the subs. Thank you. I really appreciate that. For all of our resubs, you guys all get priority requests. If that's something you'd like, just let me or Maud know. I do have one in the queue for Chris, who's not feeling well today. To get started, why don't we do some Xenoblade Chronicles? Thank you very much, Lass. It's very, very sweet. Thank you. So, luckily, this week is going to be kind of like my first week off in a while. Mr. Smith, thank you! An official pro songwriter, Gojo. Thank you for Mr. Smith. And yes, the weekend was great. It was so much fun. Thank you so much for the super chat. Please let me know if I can play you something over there. I would love to. Jason, welcome. Fairweather friend for L, you got it. For the songwriter vibes, very, very on theme. Also, Peter, it's not a costume. You guys know I love thrift shopping, and I found this really cool skirt. It's like a long fall skirt. So I wanted to try and find a brown top to complement the plaid work. And I found this cool Western style belt, which living in Nashville, I'm sure I'll need for future gigs. I had my first harp performance and appreciated your grounding advice. I made some mistakes, but was able to recover seamlessly. I'm so proud of you, Elle! And I'm really happy that I could maybe give something to think about. That is so wonderful, and really congratulations. They say people's, biggest fear unanimously is public speaking, and a performance falls into that, with the added pressure then of, wanting to perform well. For Scotsman, you mentioned possibly looking for Castlevania music. I have suggestions if you're interested. Absolutely. In the Discord, there is actually a category where they're specific for video game requests. And then you can put the link to the direct song in there, which makes it easier for me to find. For Justin, welcome. I'm doing well. How are you? Oh my goodness. We're continuing a gift sub. I am honored. Thank you. For Faisanir, thank you. I am in the second month of trying to accomplish the Partner Plus 2 Partner Points program. Many of you have heard of it, so I'll be brief. Essentially, the more tier 1, 2, or 3 subs I get, not gifted or prime, if I get a certain amount of those, then I will get a 70-30 cut from Twitch for an entire year. I just need to get 3 months consecutively. We accomplished September, so now I'm just trying to get October and November. I would love to hear Tifa's theme. Totally. Let me do 2 songs to get started, and then we'll do Tifa's theme, and I will get to doing our first loop of the day, which will be Ophelia for our lovely friend Chris. My binder's blocking the screen. I have to... I can't see. Okay, there we go. I won't need to do that now if I just shrink that over there so I can see our priority requests. I'm mumbling. I should speak more clearly. I'll work on that. One of my favorite warm-up pieces, especially coming back from a little break, is Colony 6 Silence from Xenoblade Chronicles. The whole soundtrack for Xenoblade Chronicles is so beautiful. With the budgets of games and everything going up higher and higher, the quality of the recordings are getting so much stronger too, which results in these really beautiful orchestrated pieces that I get to play over. So I'm very, very happy about that. Before moving on, a quick thank you for Hoagie Egg. Hoagie, I think I asked you, are you going to be at TwitchCon this year? Thank you so much for tier 2 for 64 months and everything that you've contributed to this channel as a mod and a friend to help me pursue my dreams. Thank you so much, and please let me know if I can play something for you. Thank you. I think YouTube link for Scotsman would be the best way to go. I feel like spooky season is kind of starting here in Nashville. We have a really nice, completely overcast day. And as you can imagine, it gets really freaking hot here in the summer. So I am stoked to get some cooler weather. All right, let's see if I remember how to do all this. don't remember what it was, but I did Google something very funny this weekend on tour. And I tell you guys, if we complete a level 5 hype train, I will read you my most recent embarrassing Google search. It was one I did in the band van. I don't remember the context, but it was ridiculous and we laughed very hard. So if you want to hear that, gotta get that level 5. Walden, thank you, and Pencils, thank you! I'm really excited. Sometimes when I take a little break from Twitch, I feel like my ears need to adjust to playing with headphones again. And that is happening, but I feel overall really comfortable. I'm really excited about it. For Justin Whistles, Justin Plays Oboe. I was wondering, I was like, I feel the same energy from this name, but changed her name. I have it now. Do you stream for Justin? Yes, I know you're a musician. I want to make sure I get my thank yous out. Oh my gosh, I am being spoiled with the Celeste visits. It is so nice to see you. We're about to do Tifa's theme. I feel like that's a wonderful arrival song for you. How are you doing today? And Mr. Smith, I saw your request for Bambi Legs, and totally, I can absolutely do that for you. We got 2 originals in the queue. I see you guys, I see you. But yeah, I feel like my performance heart is full after getting to travel this past weekend, and now that I've gotten all of the freelance work that I needed to get done completed, I feel I can focus on myself a little bit. Maybe you should rewrite it as Bimby Legs. It would need to be a much more chaotic, slightly evil song for me to do that. Before I forget though, thank you so much for Walden, who reset for 3 months in advance. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That helps me majorly towards my Partner Plus goals, and I really appreciate it. Please let me know if I can play something for you. And of course, Pencils, who might have an ulterior motive for getting me some more PP points, but I still, you know, that still really helps me out. So thank you very much, Pencils. And for everything you do, I've mentioned before, one of the main reasons I'm in this position to begin with, sincerely. So thank you. Alpha as well, 30 months. Thank you very much. Everyone that's been subbing, you guys all get priority requests. If that's something you'd like, just let me or Mod know. Want to start, but I'm in no rush. Got a lot going on. Yeah, I mean, it's there whenever you want it, if you want it. For Lap as well as Taha, thank you very much for the follows as well. I really appreciate you. For anyone who's new, welcome. My name's Joe, and I play over video game soundtracks. And I also make loop arrangements, playing lots of different instruments and sing on top of them for covers, as well as do more instrumentals and things like that. Pencils is only here for the potential reward of if I get into Partner Plus level 2. Pencils being the absolutely epic friend that he is, sent me a very thoughtful gift in the mail. A very stinky gift in the mail, which was a candle to help me relax. However, to my horror, when I opened said candle, it has a very peculiar scent. And that scent is fart. It is a fart-scented candle. And you guys have been asking me to light it for years. And since it's a gift, I felt like I couldn't throw it away, so it's currently in this closet, hidden away. And I told you guys, if we get into Partner Plus level 2, I will light the fart candle. But under my own conditions. I will light the fart candle when a hype train appears, and the candle will stay lit till the completion of said hype train. If there's multiple hype trains that stream, I will honor it. But, move over, Gwyneth Paltrow. That's good. So that's the incentive that I'm trying to get into Partner Plus level 2. Double Blocka. Thank you. I got, you guys know I love thrift shopping, and I found this really cool, very fall, like, plaid skirt. Oh, this should be on the waist of that. So I got the bodysuit to kind of match and pull it together. But I'm very excited for fall vibes, so I really wanted to bring it in. Thank you, Currykins, and Richie, thank you very much for the compliment. How are you today? It's cute, right? I get nervous with long skirts though, because as many of you know, I'm quite short. I'm 5'1", and I definitely have to wear some high boot heels with this to not trip and fall on my face. But I ain't afraid of a good chunky heel boot. That's like usually what I wear on stage anyway. Yes, all the boys are tall, so I don't want it to stick out when I play with them. Oh my god, that reminds me. I'm obviously going to have some tour stories, but let's first get through some of these priority requests. And for last, I would love to do Yours Next, which is going to be Tifa's theme, which is quite possibly one of my favorite tunes to play over. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I have a slight problem with this skirt. It is so long that I keep rolling over it and I get stuck. So let's see. I'll just bring it more in front, I suppose. There we go. Thank you, lass. You're the one that should be getting a thank you, not me. For Chris, thank you for the dono. You didn't need to do that. I really appreciate it. Oh, you wanted... Okay, I see. Summer Sky. You got it, dude. That one's right in front of me, so I'll just do that first. Thad, I don't know if you could hear me over the music, but hi, I was excited to see you. How are you? Let's see. I always kind of space out of where I put... Oh, I think it's over here. The Unravel stuff. No, it's got to be earlier than that. Take off 1 day streaming and I forget where everything is. Well, I guess last week I took off 2 days. Thank you guys for being so understanding with that. I had a really high load of freelance recording work last week, which is a good thing. Very, very grateful. But in order to finish that, teach my students, do the rehearsals and go on tour, something had to give. So I needed some time off to get everything done and just be better at not burning myself out. That skill has been, that has been probably one of my more difficult things I've been having to learn with having this wonderful opportunity to be able to pursue music and streaming as a career. It's just making sure that as I keep dividing my time to divide it in chunks that I can manage, you know? Oh, ASMR. ASMR says, so you didn't skirt the issue. At least you didn't, rather. You know how I feel about puns, how dare you? You're sick. You're sick. You're cruel. Alrighty. Shall we? The Unravel soundtrack is really, really, I think, a special gem for indie games. The game itself is super fun, and Unravel too, if you have someone to play with. It's a really good partner game. And the entire game itself, as well as the soundtrack, was developed by Swedish game developers and musicians. And the the soundtrack for it is based off traditional fiddle folk. And it resulted in a very beautiful, unique soundtrack. Be like the fart candle that will never burn out. Oh, it will burn out. I'm putting that sucker out the second hype train ends, let me tell you. No, 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 no. No, no, no. doing that after Summer Sky seems like a very natural transition too. So you guys are building a beautiful set list. Thank you so much for the resub and for 2 months now. Thank you for not getting sick of me after 1 month. I do try my very best on this channel to always try to add as much new things as I can and to increase my abilities on my instruments to continue to earn that and keep it interesting. All these resubs today, you guys, thank you. Becky, it's so good to see you. What the heck, it's been a year already? That's scary. That's crazy. A year happened. How can we ever get sick of you? Well, I don't know. I just don't want to, like... It's really important to me to make sure I don't play, like, the same songs over and over too much and try and add things. Since I don't have more freelance work this week, that means that I can... That means that I will be able to do some duets that I've marked off that I want to do. One of you guys showed me a really cool piece from Monster Hunter. I think it was called, like, Diva. And it's beautiful. So I'm going to learn that this week and some new Expedition 33 songs for the song list. Spirited Away is in this binder. For Blockhead, don't worry, I won't fall over. I'm actually pretty good in a heel. Since I'm a short girl, I've always really enjoyed wearing heels to get a bit more height. I don't do the ones though with a little pencil thin one, absolutely not. I do like the really chunky heel ones. Yes, I also think they look kind of cool. Kind of like a cottage core boot vibe. That's what I like to do. Oh, did someone ask for Uniseam? I could have sworn I saw that in chat. Hedges, thank you. This is one of my newest thrift store finds, the skirt. I was so excited. I just got this little belt to like tie it all together, but it goes all the way down to the floor. And I feel like it gives such a nice comfy fall vibe. So I was really excited. 7 a.m. Sunny from Animal Crossing's New Horizons. You got it, dude. For Defo, I wish I could do anime themes. Unfortunately, when it comes to like DMCA stuff, they'll get you. Like, I would love so much to be able to do some One Piece songs. I really want to do one of the Attack on Titan. We're still going strong. It just truly is one of the greatest joys of my whole life. So thank you. Thank you. Lumiere has not been requested yet, and I would love to play that for you if you would like Alpha. I could have sworn I saw someone ask for... Oh, no. It was Tifa's theme. I just mixed it up in my head. No, this stream is self-stable for at least a century. I'm going to stay here as long as you guys give me the opportunity to keep doing it, because I just absolutely adore it. I know the soundtrack in the background's kind of somber, but I think it's so gorgeous. It's that game Rule of Rose that I've mentioned a whole lot. It's like a cult classic in the PlayStation 2 horror survival genre that I was lucky enough to get my hands on when I was younger, because they're really hard to find now. Now that I've become good friends with, I mentioned I met a really amazing talent here in Nashville. Her name's Sibel, and she is a fashion designer and makes clothes. And I bumped into her. One of my friends, who I'm so proud of, she had a celebration for being 5 years as an independent woman business owner. And so she invited a bunch of us to go and celebrate her. And there was a lot of other women business owners, and I got to talk to Sibel. And I was like, would you be interested if I commissioned you for a cosplay? And she's like, well, why don't we just trade, because I need strings for a musical I'm writing. And I was like, yeah, totally. And then I was like, well, could I be like involved in the process if you're comfortable? Like, could you show me how you sew and put things together? And I filmed the whole thing, and she taught me how to do some stitches and cut patterns. But we've become good friends through the process. Like, we just have a lot in common, and I really like her. So I have a feeling that maybe I could do a Rule of Rose cosplay in the future, because that would be really fun. I'd really like to do that. Anyway, we're going to do a performance of One Summer's Day. This is actually the composer. You're about to hear him playing the piano line himself, an amazing talent, Joe Hisashi. Rascally Rabbit sewing, yo, I'm out. Well, that's not very polite. I'm not sewing on stream. But now I want to, just to make a statement. It's my stream and I do what I want to. It should be Joe Sews, right? That felt so comfortable today. Honestly, for me personally, and I think a lot of other violinists might agree, I find that playing softly is really difficult on the violin. To play something really soft and consistent and clean, it just requires so much control with the bow. Just because when you're by the frog, the heavy part, you have to kind of lighten the weight of it as it's heavier. And as you extend, you have to slowly press down and get the timing of that. And even changing the bow, you have to slightly move your fingers before you pull your bow down. It's like kind of when a car goes around a sharp corner. I'm still not great at that, but I'm working on it. For the salesman, welcome, by the way. Thank you very much for the follow. Currykins, thank you for the resub. Why don't I knock out... We have one more request where I'm playing on top of a track, which is going to be Lumiere from Expedition 33. So why don't we do that first, and then I can get started on our loop requests. Oh dear, this skirt I am rolling over. I'm gonna end up freaking smashing my head by accident into the keyboard or something. Another follow, thank you. Thank you for XU Rock, I really appreciate it. It's a long skirt, there's a lot of this fabric. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go, gosh. Okay, I fixed it. Sorry about that pop. The violin cable wire is very delicate and it got pulled a little bit, so my apologies. Lumiere, I think, is up here. I believe it's in this pile. Amactastic, I'm so sorry I made that mistake. So embarrassing. I could have sworn that I had... Maybe they just had a similar name, but I apologize. I try my best to remember details about everybody. Hey, Petrie. Gives Hobbit vibes. Love it. I'm very much like a earthy tone kind of girl. I really like dark forest green is like my everything favorite color. I definitely feel weird if I wear like pastels. No shade to people that like doing it, but it's just, it doesn't feel like me. I like to be a bit more kind of earthy, kind of hippie-like. Lumiere. Oh, and Jordan's here. Perfect. Even though I heard it's not like real French used in a lot of this song, but still. Yo, Fanny, what's up? How was your stream?
Dam, da, di, lam, vacarme, s'en va dans l'oubli éternel. Et Gustave donne guardiam, didim, didim, nous desserons l'idam, seram, dim, dim, da, 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 dim, dim, da, 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 dim, da, di, dam, dim, dim, da, 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 dim, dim, da, 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 dim, da, di, dam. Dans là sera ravi, les toits à sur noir briller fera. Clair obscur, troublé de rature, trouvera effet. Clair obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Ô clair, obscur, trouble, rature. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. tu trouveras, tu trouveras effet. Clair, obscur, noir et opin, tu trouveras sans elle.
I will never get tired of playing that song. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I can't play one Expedition 33 song without playing another. So can I please do Alicia? And then I promise I will do our loop requests for anyone who did the loop requests. And if you need to go, I will hold it for you for another time. This one is just, I have to do it. Let's do Alicia. I recently learned Gustave as well. That one I'm still trying to decide if I should play it on my octave violin, which I didn't tune for today. Like, I could do it. Maybe I'll do it later. But let's do this for now. That is just so gorgeous. I can't wait to learn more of the soundtrack for you guys this week. For Fanny, thank you so much for a raid. You've been spoiling me with these raids. How was your music stream today? What were you up to with the keys? And make sure to, for anyone who hasn't had the pleasure of going over and say hi yet, make sure to go check out our lovely friend Fanny. Yeah, you know what? I'll tune up and I'll play Gustave on my octave violin, but I want to do our priority requests first, because people have been really patiently waiting for those. Again, I really appreciate it, you guys. I know sometimes I'm slow to get through the priority requests. Before I jump into that, though, we are about to hit our first hour. On the top of each hour, I take a few minutes just to use the restroom, check in with myself, make sure I'm feeling strong and ready to keep going. So I'm going to do that really quick. And when we come back... Oh, Sean, welcome. And Rabbit, thank you for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate you. When I come back, we are going to jump in with Ophelia, Bambi Legs, and then my loop rendition of 7 a.m. Sunny from Animal Crossing. And that should be fun. I haven't done it for a while, so it might be a bit more experimental, which I've finally been allowing myself to like enjoy the process of a bit more. I usually get scared about if I'm taking too much time building one, but anyway. I will be back in just a few minutes. Thank you so much, everybody. Alrighty, I'm back. Thank you guys for letting me take my first quick break. Also, thank you for Shireen Lilith, as well as Tiger Nick Pounce for the follow. I really appreciate it. And Tardy Upgrade. I'm really grateful, you guys, for all the follows and the resubs today. Let me see where the Partner Plus point is at, actually. We are at...
Ichi.
65, that's not bad. Trying to get to 300 by the end of this month. So why don't we go in order for our loops? And the first one is for our lovely friend in the community, Chris, who's not feeling too well today, and it's his birthday. So if people can send some happy birthday celebratory emotes in chat for Chris, I feel like he'd really appreciate it. And why don't I sing you a quick happy birthday before I get started here too. Ooh, this skirt might be an issue for looping. I keep rolling over it. Check. Okay, just momentary reverb. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Planned. I forgot I showed this to you guys on stream. Look what was in front of this binder. My sister and dear nephews sent this to me, and that was very sweet of them. I appreciate it. For Coco Hunk, welcome, and Dream of Electric Sheep, it's wonderful to see you. And yes, I think my final Partner Plus points for last month was 360 out of 300, so that looks good. But of course, that was September, where all the subs were discounted, so it might be a little harder for the next two. But if I can get that 300 for this month and next month, then I get the 70-30 cut on Twitch for a whole year, which would help me out tremendously. I am able to make streaming my full time at this point, but I won't lie, we cut it close sometimes. Not saying that to guilt anyone, that is my last intention. You guys have given me a huge gift with this, so thank you, thank you, thank you. I guess just being transparent of admitting that the Partner Plus 2 would really help me be able to keep these streams 4 days a week going for another full year. And again, to help with that, they only count tier 1, 2, and 3 subs, no gifted or prime. So if anyone wants to help me pursue that dream and you're comfortably able to do so, take care of yourself first. It would really help me out. Okay, let's do Ophelia. Okay, I already have my pedal set. This is my first loop in like 5 days. I gotta reacquaint myself. I'm gonna unmute this, mute this. Check 1, 2. That's for the guitar. Volume goes here. Okay. Oh yeah, happy birthday first. Let's do happy birthday. For Chris. We love you, Chris. Feel better soon. I got it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chris. Happy birthday to you. And now for your request. I know we broke the rules. Was somebody up against the law? Honey, you know I died for you. Ashes of laughter, the coast is clear. Why do the best things always disappear like Ophelia? Please darken my door. But he said, Mom, I know we broke the rules. Was somebody up against the law? Honey, you know I died for you. Ashes of laughter, the coast is clear. Why do the best things always disappear like Ophelia? Please come back home. Wee-yahoo! That one is really, oh, there's an auto monitor on somewhere here. Check, check. Where is this coming from? Oh, the washboard. Washboard input is on auto monitor, so we turn that off. Check, check. There we go. Yay! For Papa San, does it only count if I share, or does it still count if I keep quiet? I think you're asking about resubs. I think they still count. I think so. But if you share it, then I can offer you a priority request to say thank you for the resub. Unless, you're happy just chilling. I don't want to put anyone on the spot. For Mr. Smith, thank you. I hope I'm still getting used to live mixing all of the acoustic instruments. It's getting better. It is getting better. But it's just taken a lot of recording, and then I record it in OBS when I'm not live and listen back and make little tweaks as I go. And I am coming to terms that it's probably just going to be a never-ending process of that, but it's a part of the gig, ain't it? And that's okay. And speaking of Mr. Smith, we are ready for your request next, which is going to be Bambi Legs. And then we're going to be doing a loop rendition for Becky of 7 a.m. Sunny from Animal Crossing New Horizons. That's one that I am still a bit more experimental with, so I think it should be fun to just mess around with it and see what fun sounds that we can make. Hopefully nice sounds. That's always the goal, but you never know. A little bit of water. Alrighty. So let's see. Sigur Rós. I am a fan. I haven't listened for a while, but I have really enjoyed when I have sat down and taken a listen. I feel like I should probably go back and listen through the catalog again. Maybe I can find a nice loop to make out of it. Because I feel like it kind of fits the vibe of stream in a way. I like a lot of acoustic-based things, you know? We got a couple more, like, synthy experimental stuff in there, too, but I'm definitely drawn to a nice acoustic sound. Also, for Bear, welcome in. How are you doing today? So I don't have a chart for this one. I almost took it off of our song list, but I'm glad I haven't. I just need to kind of remind myself of what I'm doing on it. So let me grab my guitar and noodle doodle for a second. I haven't written very many songs in my career as a musician. I've primarily gotten work playing violin for artists or writing string parts, recording string parts. And only as of recently, I was really excited to get to share with you guys that I got hired and successfully was able to complete my very first song-written composition, including lyrics and vocals. So I am feeling a bit more of a motivation to try and get back into it again. Oh, Elle, you wanted to hear your Fairweather Friend as well. I gotta put that on here. I think it just got lost in all the excitement happening earlier. So let's do Bambi Legs and Fairweather Friend. I don't know if there's like maybe fall allergies going on or something. I keep thinking I'm sick and I take a COVID test and it keeps saying negative. So maybe it's just some like fall mumbo jumbo that's gotten into my face. Okay. Let's see. No. I remember this shape being used. Oh, for a capo? I think I got it now. There's only so much weight these baby legs can take. I think I got it. Let's see. So it'd be I can't let myself wait any longer, pause, a key break. And then the pre-chorus, I can handle another lover, I've been walking away. There's only so much weight these baby legs can take. Please give me my lucky break. What happened to when you take me? I got it. Okay, let's get percussion first. I just gotta remember A major, A major. You're gonna hear the metronome while I do the kick drum. Please don't panic, it will just be for a moment. So let's see. Yeah. Great. Let me add a snare in there. We're gonna make it a lot quieter though. What's so loud? Oh, did I mute the main mic? No. That's better. Oh no. Did I lose egg again? I'll do brushes. Anyway, I like the brushes. It's like my new favorite toy, which is here. Okay, let's try that. I think I got it. Yeah, I like that. Let's add just a little. That's good foundation to start. Let's bring in the guitar. Huh, I just realized I didn't do a loop of this last time. I just sang it and performed it. So this will be interesting. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna have fun and throw it all together. All right, let's get this guitar. Okay. Oh, I see what I did. No, this one. That's better. Cool. I can't listen. I haven't looped this in a long time. I'm trying to decide if I want to try and do piano, maybe. I'm just gonna mess around on the piano for a second, see if I like any idea that might result. Thanks for the sub on YouTube. So let's see. Oh, it's capoed. So, okay. That would mean... I might just transpose. Oh, I recorded it in the wrong spot. I'm such a butt. Okay. So it should go here. So many chords, I can do it. Sorry, I've been playing piano on this before. Oh, God. Okay. F7 to an E major, A minor. I can do this, I can do this. that should work. And then it would go to the 4, which in this key is D. Right? What chord is that? So it's B major. What the hell is that chord? I need to know for my brain. Oh. 7A. Oh, so it's like a, but it's over the A. That's it. I see now. So that's like a D minor 7 over A. So it's a B major over A, D minor 7 over A, resolving to an A. Okay. Music theory brain. Now, maybe higher register for the chorus. If I'm coming out of here, this part I want to mess around with a bit more until I find the right sound. That's fine. Don't fix what ain't broke, right? Now, let's add some violins, then I'll just sing on it. Maybe Mando, actually, I don't know. Welcome in for James over on the YouTube chat. I appreciate you dropping in, saying hi. I'm just building a loop of one of my originals right now. Let's have only strings on the pre-chorus and chorus to add some dimension to it. Better off this way. I can handle now. Lover, I'm walking away. How does the balance feel? Sometimes the strings are too loud. Are they at a nice level, you feel? This is, again, my original. I wrote this song because I feel like I always have Bambi legs. I am always anxious and sometimes not the most on my game, I guess. I think this feels okay. Okay, let's do our first playthrough. I'm nervous. Okay, I'll let it go around one more time. I can't let myself wait any longer on a long lost lucky break. Keep telling myself over and over how it's better off this way. But I can't handle another lover up and walking away. There's only so much weight these Bambi legs can take. Please give me a lucky break. What happened to the way you looked at me? It was all roses in a tender bed of green. What happened to the garden that we made? Once the flowers bloom, do they simply fade away? Now then again, you'll see how I've been, but it's never for long enough. I was shaking, waiting at the station with a one-way ticket I said, please don't leave me, you've just got me. You held me close and whispered in my ear, I've gone as far as I can go, the rest you figure out on your own. I promise I won't leave till you say you're okay. What happened to the way you looked at me? It was all roses and a tiny bed of green. What happened to the garden that we made? Once the flowers bloom, do they simply fade away? What happened to the way you looked at me? It was all roses and a tiny bed of green. What happened to the garden that we made? Once the flowers bloom, do they simply fade? To the way you looked at me, it was all roses in a tender bed of green. What happened to the garden that we made? Once the flowers bloom, do they simply fade away? That made me sad today. See, the problem with my songs is a lot of them are like really personal and really sad. And then when I do it, I'm like, ow. Oh. I think I'm gonna rework that. I think it's almost there, but I want to rework the second verse to make it a bit more cohesive. And I feel like I have some more I can put into it. Maybe I'll prioritize just finally doing a friggin' single and just releasing it. That one feels like one that's kind of been haunting me for a long time. I feel like it's kind of all over the place because when I wrote it, I don't know if it's interesting or annoying to hear people talk about what their songs are about, but I wrote that song from what really was like my first heartbreak. It was so it hurts so bad. And at the same time, I decided to leave my job at the time, and I left a band that I had played with for a long time. So it felt like I went from like having everything locked in to having nothing. And that's what I wrote, is I just had to get those feelings out. So I guess I'm trying to reference like all those different kind of feelings on there. So it's not the most cohesive, but yeah. I didn't feel strong, and I felt like I wasn't standing strong on my feet, so I thought of calling it Bambi legs, like a baby deer learning how to walk, because that's kind of how I felt. You know, perfection is impossible, right? I know, but I still want it. I want it. But having done all those freelance projects last week with really fast turnarounds, I think helped me tremendously with scheduling myself a bit better and just getting through finishing something. So I'm going to do my best to keep that going in the future. I like that tempo for it. I should write that down for when I start trying to record it. That was 96. Cool. For Mr. Smith, thank you so much for not only asking for it, excuse me, but giving another super chat. I really appreciate it. We actually have another one of my originals we're going to play yet again. I don't think I've ever done 2 of my originals back to back. I've only written like 8 songs, so it's always felt like a skill set that I was too scared to share, as I feel very green in that aspect. But since doing this hired project, I feel a bit more confidence that maybe I can do it. Let me see. I wanted to check something that I wanted to share with you guys, but I need to hear back from that first. Cool. So we are at 2 hours. And at the top of each hour, I like to take a few minutes just to check in with myself, make sure I'm feeling strong, ready to keep going. So I'm just going to take 4 minutes, long enough to use the bathroom and drink some water. And then we're going to do one of my other original songs, which is called Fairweather Friend. And yeah. It's my favorite song you've made, Bambi Legs. Thank you. 4 whole minutes. I need it though. I mean, for 2 hours of streaming and 8 off screen, that's not that bad, right? I used to have a lot of anxiety related to like how long my breaks were and worried I was making people upset. I worry about a lot. You guys might have noticed that. What's the next song? I want to make sure it's not something weird. Let me just do on chill vibes. Let me do the cafe game. Cute. What? That is so bizarro. Okay. For the new follow, thank you, by the way, for potentially caffeinated, as well as, let's see. So halicious? I think I might have said that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway. I'll be right back, my friends. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll be right back. Thank you, everybody, for letting me take another quick break there. There we go. So, I need to find one of these files real quick. I think it's in the hard drive, so let me open that. I haven't really had a chance, if I'm being honest, for mixed sneaking. Last week, I had to complete 3 freelance recordings, and I got it done, but barely on time. I was mixing the last assignment that I had while the band van was in my driveway waiting to pick me up to go on tour, and I was a stress cadet. Oh my god. I was like actually sweating, and my hands were like shaky just trying to get it done on time, but I did it, thank goodness. Let's see here. Thank you, Celeste. That's actually really helpful. What genre of music were the gigs? I play with a folk rock band here in Nashville, like kind of folk country rock. And they're called Creature Comfort. And they're my best friends. Butts indeed, Miss Blue Skies. That's really good input. I enjoy that quite a lot. So this one, we're also going to have the similar layering of guitar, piano, and strings. Sometimes I like to add the mandolin in there. We'll see. But let's start with our guitar just to get the main vibe going here. So I need to mute these. Check, check, 1, 2, and get the guitar. Why am I forgetting how to do this? It should be. That's it. Then it's the. There it is. It's a very unforgiving guitar line because if I miss one of those notes, you just fall off the train. Let's see if I can get it. Got a gig just now. Yay! More work! Oh, crap. The text sound got into it. Oh, I can cut it out. La la la. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. One strum under there is kind of nice. Let's add that in just to have it. get some piano. Oh, C major done. A major. No, C again. Is this the right key? The capo's off, so that would be C major. It's transposed B as the last song, that's why I'm confused. Is it back to 0? Yep. That's it. I got it. Maybe. Anonymous, thank you for the donut. Let me clip out the mistakes I made. I think this was the pass that I liked. I might not be able to wear this skirt on stream again. It's too dangerous. I keep rolling over it. I was never one to believe things like destiny meant to be. Help me remember my favorite friend. I'm only trying to capture my Alright, we're ready for strings. Let's see. sorry, I keep making mistakes with what pedals to assign. It should be these 3 up here, these 3 down there. And now we're ready. Okay, thanks for your patience, everyone. Very fast. There's a reverb effect that I found on here that I really like. It's called Forest Floor. It's so relaxing. I want to put it on the strings, see if I like it. I think I like that. It kind of like dulls the edges. Hey, Miranda. This is my original called Fairweather Friend. I hope you enjoy it. Everyone's been so lovely today as always. Thank you so very much. Oh, there's one production thing I need to do that would make this better. There we go.
Never one to believe in things like destiny or meant to be. None of those strange happenings seem to want anything to do with me. Wouldn't it be nice to have a kind of life where I could only save my hair now? I know it would do me good, but I'm scared I've forgotten how. Help me remember my fair weather friend. I am wholly trying to capture my happily ever after before the end. I don't have forever, please. Just know I'm listening. Take me back when my days were full of play dates and make-believe. I was unstoppable and anything was possible, so happy-go-lucky. I'll admit I've fallen in a habit of feeling my best days have come and gone. Just for now, I'm trying to act as if my best days yet to come. Help me remember my fair weather friend. I am wholly trying to capture my happily ever after before the end. Don't have forever, please. Fair weather friend. strange Japanese seem to want anything to do with me. Wouldn't it be nice to have a kind of life where I could only say my hey now? 'Cause I know it would do me good, but I'm scared of forgetting how.
Ooh. Mute this. Wonderful. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. I did 2 of my originals in a row. That's crazy. I try not to usually check my phone during streams. I apologize, you guys. But I just got an inquiry about a gig. And I do want to look at that because time determines sometimes if you can get it or not. Let's see. Okay. And then November 8th. Check the calendar. November 8th. Okay, I think I am available. Okay. Yay! We'll see what the details are and maybe I can make it work. Okay, so we have one more loop to do. I'm gonna close the queue for today because I have a friend I was going to meet up with later. And they have kind of a narrow time window and I want to make sure I can do that. I will be live again tomorrow. We have Becky, your requests left to do, so let's see. I typed Becky instead of instead of the Animal Crossing one that I needed. Good work, Joe. Yes, I know I made like a drum groove thing for this. Let me first get my music. Yee! Thank you so much for everyone being so wonderful and supportive. I really, really appreciate it. And if you're enjoying the stream, I hope you consider following, coming back sometime. I stream 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So I will be live again tomorrow. And yeah, I'm always trying to add more stuff to the song list. I feel like some days I can be like really hyper and other days I'm kind of chill. Today was a pretty chill day, so I hope you guys didn't mind. It wasn't lower energy. It was just, you know, it's just in the moment. Oh, I remember this. Okay. Didn't save my draft, but that's okay. I'll just make my own thing from scratch. Perfect soundtrack for Dead Island 2 killing zombies. Really puts you in the zen, take care of business mindset, I see. Let's see. Yeah, it's been a very mellow Joe kind of day. So many updates required for being gone so long. For you, Scotty, for all your updates. Van Hamilton, what's up? You're just in time. I was gonna do my last loop of the day. How are you? It's good to see you. So, this one I'm like trying to figure out what vibe I want to give it. Yes, it can either be kind of peppy or like, oh my god, this skirt is killing me. It keeps getting stuck. Okay. So B minor. What am I missing here? So it's A to a D. And if it's over a B minor, that would be... does follow the chord progression. Yeah, I guess the 9 would be that. Yeah, the D. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. Almost everything I have on my studio PC has an update. Oh my gosh, that is so stressful for me. When I updated my Universal Audio, that put me a real bad spot, let me tell you. It like reset all of my templates that I'd worked hours and hours on, which was kind of a nightmare, but it helped me learn the program better, so there's that. I don't think it needs that octave down. Is there a chord substitution I can do there? I think I'll just leave out the major third. It sounds a bit cooler that way. B minor. Let me see. I think I want to go for like a jazzy vibe. So I want to pull up I downloaded some samples of like chill snare brush vibes. Dun, 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 dun. Samples. Dun, dun. So this is in 4/4. Brush snare. Let's pick one of these. Sped up, that could be good. Here, let me switch the interface audio so you guys can hear it through your headphones and not the mic picking it up. I think if I speed this up, it could be nice. Let's see what else we got. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, I can change the tempo of any of these. This one's speaking to me. Let's do that. Maybe a little slower. Okay. Now, before I do this, there's one other thing I'd like to check because I think I could add a lot. I want to get better at knowing my like jazz chord voicings. So if I did a B minor 7, I do know how to do that. E add 9, guitar. Let me take a gander at what we got here. So it would be a D that would be needed in there. So that would be. Oh, I figured it out on my own. Proud. Okay, let's see. Dun, dun. We're gonna go for like a soft, jazzy, moody vibe. So if I did like a... maybe it's like an A over an E. I think what I'm going to do is make the E major a minor for one pass, and then the second pass I'll make it the A major for a change, so it's not too much of the same. And we're just an experiment, just see what we can come up with. Okay. Oh, the main mic's on, that's why. Elton, weekend was great. I went on a mini tour with the band I play with, Creature Comfort. It was super fun. We got to go to Birmingham and Chattanooga. How was yours? Good to see you. There it is. More volume and that. I'm being so picky. I don't like that pass. Oh yeah, so I want to add the bass. I'm not very good at the bass. Go easy on me. Steven, what's up? You're just in time for Animal Crossing loop time. Station! Thank you! Tier 3! And almost 3 years on top of that. My fellow musician on the journey of growing our vocal chops. Do you recognize it? It's 7 a.m. It's usually like faster, but I wanted to make it chill. I realize the volume's quite quiet for you guys. Let me fix it. Okay, I believe in myself that I can bass. I think I got it. Let me get this passed through and get my pick over here. Okay. It's not the most complicated thing, but it works. Now, piano. Oh, that was loud. Something didn't line up. So the loop is 8 measures, which means the bass line should be 16. It's 17, that's why it's off. I can fix that post. There we go. Keep rolling over my skirt. I'm stuck. Okay. I kind of want to do mandolin. Hi, B. How's it going? It's good to see you. I'm good over here. Happy girl. With that, my dear friends, I'm gonna have to make this one our last song of the day. I usually try my best to get to a good 3-hour mark. Oh, we did. Great. Nice. I do want to go a bit longer, but I'm meeting up with a friend in a bit, and I want to make sure I leave time to make sure I'm ready. If you were new to the stream today and enjoyed it, I hope you consider following and coming back sometime. I'm always working on new things to add to the song list, and like even this, I haven't played this song like this one before. I'm trying to get a bit braver with just going for it and not overthinking what the outcome might be at the other side of it. But with that, my beautiful friends, Silver, you're just in time! Oh my gosh, don't you dare make a hype train happen right now, y'all. Thank you, Silver, so very much for a resub, as well as FF Stars. Thank you so much. Thank you. And yeah. For Steven, my goal is I really want to eventually get to a point where I put like a whole jazz lounge like interpretation album from a lot of these soundtracks, because that's the stuff that I listen to on my own free time. Silver, thank you so much, and FF Stars, thank you for the resubs. I will, like I said, be live again tomorrow at 3 p.m. I will be on time. I can do it. I'm gonna be on time. And then Thursday at 3 and Friday at 12. And I think that's all the updates I really have. Obviously, you'd be the first one to call. Doc. Pardon me, ma'am. Just resubbing again. I like that sentiment. Oh my gosh, if you guys make this hype train happen, I'm gonna be so mad at you. I'm gonna be so mad at you. You naughty things. For Doc, I at least got to, happy you got to come in. I even put the bass on this one. I'm learning. She's getting stronger. Slowly but surely. Terrytown from Legend of Zelda. I actually do have that saved. That one I want to expand on. I feel like I could do this whole thing with it. B. You're being naughty. You're playing with fire, my dear friend. And I appreciate it. In regards of raiding, I would like to raid someone I don't usually get a chance to raid, which is going to be Sam Southam Piano. Sam Statham. Yes, now I have time to update those templates. Yes, I'm not prepping for the front page or doing the freelance stuff I was working on, so I'm going to work real hard on getting some more stuff like this on the song list. Yes, I really enjoy doing it. Thank you so much again, everybody. I will be live again tomorrow. How did I already forget that? At 3. I adore you all so very much. Be kind to yourselves. I'll try and do the same myself. You deserve it. And I will be here tomorrow. Bye, YouTube chat.